And now, back to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
Try that again. Back on the Big Dumb Fun Show. I believe we still have sports with a guy named Chris on the phone.
Ripping through this week's sports headlines, resident sports reporter Chris Wren now joins us with what we like to call sports
with a guy named Chris.
Absolutely. Chris now joins us back by phone from Meth Dependence, Missouri. You know what? Before we even get into sports, let me sidetrack you one more time. How's everything going in the family? You had someone pass away recently, couldn't come in last week?
I did. My aunt died
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sunday.
Was it unexpected, or was she sick?
Yeah, no, totally. She wasn't feeling great, and she was having some slight kidney issues, but, she just, went in to go have dialysis, and, within 6 hours of that, she was in a coma, and her heart dropped to working at 20%, and within 8 hours of that, she was dead.
Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
So what's going on in sports?
Well, hey, the other thing I want to say is I told Dana how you mentioned about how she was picking up on the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd mention, at least Dana embraced yours and Aaron's lifestyle, when they walked
That's
up.
True.
Dana goes, "Oh, look at my favorite couples here, Jeff and Aaron.
No,
I really do appreciate you guys and your lifestyle."
She was totally telling everybody at the table that me and Aaron were gay.
I love it.
Which really is only half
that
true.
Funny?
No,
I love it.
Just Venkman is gay.
Gay for you.
Yeah, Aaron, you're the top, right?
I don't want to be the bottom.
Let's shut this conversation down.
Okay, speaking of gay, you guys heard about Jason Collins, right?
Yes.
That is just the craziest thing. Okay, first of all,
why is it crazy?
Well, it's crazy that this is the guy. The guy is really wonderfully smart, introspective, quite eloquent, is well spoken.
A hell of a good dresser.
Sounds like you've got a little bit of a
man crush.
I was going to say, good Lord, tell me more about this man.
Tell me more.
Well, the funny thing is he was engaged to this hot basketball player for. I think he was engaged. I know he was dating her for either 5 or 7 years, and they were engaged, and they were within a month of getting married, and then he called it off. And for obvious reasons now, but at the time he was like, "Well, I just have some things I need to get situated in my life." And now to hear her, at least she doesn't feel quite as hurt by the fact that that he came out. But it would have been a lot more significant if it would have been a big time player who actually had a contract next year.
Yeah, see, that's where I think the significance of it. Fine. I don't really think it's a huge deal. I don't think anybody cares. Lord knows there's a lot of other stuff that's going on right now that we should probably care about more than some guy. The whole gay thing, people coming out from being gay, that ran its course. He should have came out years ago when Ellen and everybody else was doing it.
Do you think this is the reason that maybe he doesn't have a contract for next year?
No. He was already at the end of his contract, and he will play somewhere next year. Honestly, the guy's a defensive-minded, pass-first kind of guy. Never mind.
I do think that's going to cause the coach some problems. Of course, take it to the hole. Damn it. You're not going to be able to. Well, he hit the rim. Man.
Now that he's out, what are they going to do if he's picked up for a team and everyone's going to know he's that gay guy? Do you think what's going to happen is more players are going to come out of the closet?
It's probably the best card he could have played.
I really hope some of the guys on the team actually support it, so then...
Hey, it's all right if he checks me out when we're in the shower.
Well...
Yeah, that's the only a little bit uncomfortable part. People are like, "Oh, get the hell over it." I'm like, okay, let me just tell you. I might feel a little uncomfortable. If somebody said that your wife had to go dress with men every time she went to work, to me that's kind of the same thing-ish, but I guess some people are saying that's not at all the same, and I'm just immature, so color me immature, but that's kind of where I'm at on it.
That's not the same thing, though.
How is it not?
Oh, those men would be checking you out, Rena.
Because those men are...
there's a bunch of beautiful men in a locker room,
I'm saying
and we have the gay guy.
That's uncomfortable, but I don't think you can compare it to your wife getting dressed with other men.
I say, Chris, you watch Starship Troopers, right? I think eventually we're going to get to that point where it's just so now there's, there's men and there's women, and then there's gay men and gay women, and then now there's transsexuals and halvesies and transvestites, and there's all this stuff. I think eventually we're going to get to a point where it's just, they're just going to have open showers. But, here you go. Here's the open shower. Everyone get in there and just focus on getting clean and not, getting on each other.
Well, whenever I was doing modeling, I had to change, and there was men around because you have to do it so fast, and you only have so much time to change.
Once
real
again, they were
quick.
gay, so it doesn't really count.
Actually, not some of the male models. They were not gay.
And you enjoyed that, right?
I didn't really have time to notice it, but so many decades
Well, okay,
ago.
so maybe these other basketball players won't have time to notice it.
Yeah, I mean, it happened so fast, and
I mean, if he's checking him out, which, if he just came out of the closet, you know what that means. He's been showering for years.
Oh, yeah. He's been totally checking out
and nobody's even known. So, I mean, the guy's a good guy. I mean, I'm not trying to make
He's
more
a good
of it
guy,
than it
except
is.
for the part where he's been a gay guy checking out all the other players'
I know, but
packages.
isn't it already weird?
Or we're assuming that.
All these guys already shower together. To me, that's
Maybe he's gay.
already. I
People
guess,
in sports shower together.
Maybe he's gay, and here's maybe he's professional about it.
and they already slap each other's butts, and that could be it. He could just be professional. He doesn't have the hots for any of his players, and he has his own thing going on the side. That I don't think it's really.
Maybe he wasn't gay until
Rena, are you endorsing putting a shower in the studio? That's what I'm trying to get
Heck
at.
no, no.
Well, here's my question
You don't
about
want
the
to see
whole
these
thing.
roles.
These are teams that are worth millions, tens, hundreds of millions of dollars for a team, right? They play in stadiums that cost tens or hundreds of millions of dollars to build, but yet somehow they can only build group showers.
That is funny, Aaron.
That's absolutely true. For some reason, they only can put in the big round shower head.
Four men standing and facing each other.
Wait a minute. How do we know that it is group showers? They could have individual showers. That's just the image we have in our head.
No. They're definitely group showers.
There has to be a couple separate showers.
Well, in our heads,
though.
we like to think of it as a group shower.
We like to think of it as a big
and
group
that doesn't
shower.
make us gay.
And
you,
just
wait a
asses
minute.
being soaked
you
up.
like to think of men in a group
Lathering
taking
up.
showers?
Lathering up. You probably like sharing loofahs. Hey, man, you mind if I borrow your loofah?
Can you get my back?
Would you mind? It ain't the back, and it... Never mind.
I knew I shouldn't have brought this up,
Thank you very much, Chris. We got to go. Sports with a guy named Chris
Bye,
weekly on the
Chris.
Big Dumb Fun Show.
Bye, guys.
Check you up next week with another week of rehashed headlines, and we'll get Chris's take on all of it.
Royals 17-11. Go Royals.
You shut your mouth.